And guys, when are we going to accept that the elite are some disgusting people? The P. Diddy story, our favorite, our own favorite, R. Kelly. How many do we know famous people? Even not a single arrest has been made. What inspired me to make this specific video is these videos that I found on the internet about a similar story with Kwekwe, which involves government officials in a high ranking. I hope you guys are still watching. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share, comment. I interact. I look at all the comments. It really helps the channel. And if an advert happens to pop by, if it's not that long, go take a piss. Go get a glass of water, a glass of wine, let the advert play. It really helps the channel because that's how you contribute. Or I always put my bank account here for all the contributions, and I want to thank everybody that does make use of it. There are people that do make use of it and they insist that I keep putting it because sometimes they forget. So yeah, it is, guys. Thank you very much for all the contributions, and obviously the super thanks. Somebody told me, yo, Uncle P, I need to make sure that you got you some Robinson. So I made sure I should have had a glass of wine, but maybe it's a bit too early. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much.
This child went missing on a wealthy man's property. When the child went missing, they searched. Okay, so guys, I didn't know where Guyana is. So Guyana is a country in the South America, North Atlantic coast. Is defined by its dense rainforest, English speaking with cricket. They say the child is nowhere to be seen. The vice president for the country tried to convince everyone that the child was taken in a vehicle and left the property. The father of the child said, no, my child.
Doesn't that sound a bit similar to somebody's story? The vice president of the country tried to convince people that the child was taken out of the hotel. Why is the vice president involved?
Watch these people just find the child. This was going, the child will find what? The child will find. What squat is this? Find the child. Find the child here. This place is not to sell your children. This place is not to sell your children.
Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Uncle P with another episode of Uncle P's podcast. I think I need to start this video with a disclaimer. First disclaimer is that, guys, under no circumstance am I suggesting or implying any form of violence, any form of protest, any form of anything. My videos are purely for... Oh man, you know, the fact that I gotta do this for entertainment and educational purposes only. So please do not go and start anything because I am not suggesting anything. Now, guys, the reason why I gotta make this statement is because I want to talk to other content creators and just everyone that watches my channel. We as content creators have the responsibility to always try to be as truthful as possible, especially when you do the type of content we do. So when I talk about Nigerians and every foreigners that I talk about, I make sure that I do my research. And I always use reference videos because I'm showing that I did my research. The Kwekwe story, I know you guys saw the heading and you're like, what the hell? The Kwekwe story has taken me on a road that has become extremely uncomfortable. And I found myself in a place where I have made several videos on the Twitter topic and I can't post it. I simply just cannot find the courage to post it because the opinion I'm having on those videos takes your mind to a place where most people don't want their minds to go. It does make you ask questions and wonder about certain things. And I feel like as content creators, it's our responsibility to not mislead our followers subscribers and people that support us. Guys, I'm telling you, as I'm talking about this, my ears are literally buzzing. I feel like I should be shutting up. You know, I feel like somebody's telling me, keep quiet, don't talk about this. And this is how I've been feeling every time I want to do a video on Twitter. I'm a father of 3 daughters and a son. This thing has really affected me in a way that has put fear in me. It's made me ask so many questions and I'm getting no answers. And everyone that I talk to, when I give my opinion, they're like, oh, wait, hold on. I never thought of it that way. So this is what I've decided to do. So I've started editing the video. I recorded another video yesterday, and there's other ones that I recorded like weeks ago. But specifically the one I recorded last night. After this video, which you guys are watching, I'm going to edit that video and I'm gonna post it on my channel, but I'm going to make it for my members only. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to make it for my members only. The reason why I'm going to make it for members only is because I consider the members of the channel as the directors of this channel. You know, like in a company, when you have a board of directors, I consider my members the directors of this channel because they pay to ensure that this content continues to grow and continues to move forward. Therefore, they can make the decision if, Uncle P, that opinion, or Uncle P, wow, okay, people need to hear this. How it goes with the members when I post it is what is going to determine if we make that video public. When you are talking about something as sensitive as a child being raped, it's very dangerous to make assumptions and to create conspiracy theories. I've got 5,300 plus people that listen to what I say. I have the responsibility to watch my words and to be very careful, and I don't take that lightly. The Twitter story should have not been where it is right now. People should be in jail. Not a single arrest has been made. What inspired me to make this specific video is these videos that I found on the internet about a similar story with Twitter, which involves government officials in a high ranking. I hope you guys are still watching. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Like the video, share, comment. I interact. I look at all the comments. It really helps the channel. And if an advert happens to pop by, if it's not that long, go take a piss. Go get a glass of water, glass of wine. Let the advert play. It really helps the channel because that's how you contribute. Or I always put my bank account here for all the contributions, and I want to thank everybody that does make use of it. There are people that do make use of it and they insist that I keep putting it because sometimes they forget. So yeah, it is, guys. Thank you very much for all the contributions, and obviously the super thanks. Somebody told me, yo, Uncle P, I need to make sure that you got you some Robinson. So I made sure. I should have had a glass of wine, but maybe it's a bit too early. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. Let's watch this.
If you're not Guyanese and you're watching this video and want to know why everybody's talking about this story, I'm going to explain to you what is happening right now. And my Guyanese people, some of you are not going to like me because I'm going to tell the people how the fucking country is corrupt and this child needs justice. First of all, RIP to this little beautiful girl. May your soul rest in peace, sweetheart. My condolence to the family. Let's get to the point. The country is corrupt. The country is corrupt. This child went missing on a well-teased man property. When the child went missing, they searched.
Okay, so guys, I didn't know where Guyana is. So Guyana is a country in the South America, North Atlantic coast. Is defined by its dense rainforest, English speaking with cricket and calypso music and culture connected to the Caribbean region. So basically, this story is about a young girl who went missing in a hotel. So I'm not going to stop it. I want you guys to watch it in full, and then we're going to talk about it.
The amenities area, they searched by the pool. It was by a hotel. The father, Sarge, you had live streamers there, bystanders, police officers, and staff members. They say the child is nowhere to be seen. The vice president for the country tried to convince everyone that the child was taken in a vehicle and left the property. The father of the child said, no, my child.
Doesn't that sound a bit similar to somebody's story? The vice president of the country tried to convince people that the child was taken out of the hotel. Why is the vice president involved?
Child is in this hotel. I want to search each and every room. They prevent the family from searching each and every room in the hotel. Protesters were outside. Nobody could get in and out of the hotel. All of a sudden, next day.
Did you hear that? Protesters were outside. Nobody could get in or out of the hotel. Instantly, the father shouted, my child is missing. In the hotel, they told the father they saw the child being taken by some car. This is the vice president of the country. And the father says, no, not a chance. Not a chance. Stood his ground. Let's listen.
There was a big diversion. The child appeared in the pool where they searched already. Where we saw on live stream. From multiple angles. Nobody was in the pool. The child was in the pool. The father jumped in the pool to pick up the child. While that was happening, there were already smoke inside of the building. Almost like they couldn't get the body out of the hotel and they were burning evidence, and this is what they could have come up with. Because at any moment, the whole community was going to go search the hotel. I'm sorry for yelling, but this is a slap in the face to everyone in Guyana.
So basically, they searched the pool area and everywhere the child wasn't there. All of a sudden, they realized things are getting out of control. And then the child is found by the pool. Father takes the child out of the pool. They look up at the hotel. There's a fire. So basically, just like Twetwe, they started burning evidence. Because remember, they have to wash these things. They have to clean. So how are they going to do this with all this commotion? The only way they can do it is burn. Because eventually, blood, DNA, and all these tests are going to be done. A cover-up. Let's continue to listen.
Every citizen, this is a slap in the face to our nation. There's a big cover-up. Why was the police officer them preventing the family from searching everywhere else in the hotel? The body showed up with bruises everywhere. There were so many lies. There were so many lies being told to the parent. The fact that they're trying to blame this child's death on herself to cover up whoever was involved with this is a slap in the face to every parent in this country.
So do you see what's happening now? Something is happening in the world. And guys, when are we going to accept that the elites are some disgusting people? The PDD story, our own favorite, R. Kelly. How many do we know famous people? Even with children. So, Guyana, I apologize if that's not how you pronounced the name, decided to protest outside the building of that hotel, guys. Remember, you guys are asking us to shut down the country for Twetwe. And I couldn't find the video, but there was a video of one of the girls that went to, she's an influencer. She went to one of the protests for Twetwe and there was nobody there. Guys, what you're not understanding is you're asking people to stop their lives to fight for something that they know there will be no change. The government is not speaking. The president has said nothing. I see EFF is now using, listen, now politicians are going to start using this because the elections are coming up. But this is how these people handle this situation.
Watch these people just find each other. This was going the child will find what? The child will find. What squat is this? They find each other here. This place is not to sell your children. This place is not to sell your children. your children? Yeah, people great. Yeah, people time over. Yeah, people time here.
Guys, this is the angry community. People are climbing into the hotel. The community is, nah. This story is no make sure. Ain't nobody waiting for no police to no report, nothing. This child was unalived. Nah. You know what happened next? But this is what they did to the hotel. That place is destroyed. Done with it. I don't know what they did to the people. That's a community that wants change, that says, hey, y'all ain't gonna play with us like this. The threat to a story, the hashtag threat to a story is dying very fast, because what people don't realize, content creators don't hold on to stories that don't trend. When you guys are not watching the videos and you guys are not excited and you guys are not interacting, they don't want to tell the story. And this is not a story for content. This is justice for our children and our women, men. I'm talking to you guys. Because the people who are doing the raping is not women. This is justice for our communities. Imagine, guys, having the fear to send your children to school because they might be raped by the principal, by the caretaker, by the teacher, by their fellow classmates. So if our children are not even safe at school, and we already know they're not safe in the streets, neither are we even. Because the people who are supposed to protect us are the ones that endanger us the most. What do we do? Do we keep shutting down schools? Do we keep not going to work? The Taxi Driver Association is not even bothered. You guys know, if you wanted to really have an effect on anything, those are the people you talk to. A child was raped. Forget the race of the man that's being accused. Now false narrative and false stories are being put out there. DNA was taken, DNA was not taken. Why is this all happening? This should have not been as complicated as they've made it. The fact that it's this complicated, that means my assumptions on the videos that I'm fearing to post may just be true. And I hope my members will help me figure this out. And like I said, guys, I apologize. I know you guys know Uncle P comes here. He's not afraid of anything. It's not about fear. It's about respecting a situation that is very fragile and very sensitive, and putting it out there to the masses just recklessly may cause more harm than anything. I respect and I love you guys, and I appreciate all the support that you guys give to this channel. I'm your boy Uncle P. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, watch the adverts, show some love. I always appreciate it. And I shall see you guys on the next one. Cheers.